Welcome back for another video. I'm Baz and this is Venture Offroad Australia 4x4. Today we're heading to Coral Bay down the coast. First up, Yardie Creek crossing. The Yardie Creek crossing is very changeable and can be anything from extreme to sedate. Today it's pretty easy going, but we did walk the crossing and noted some very soft, wet sand just to the side of where we crossed, so Rachel made sure to avoid sinking the cruiser. The route we're following hugs the coast and travels through Ningaloo Station, which means you need permission to access most of the beaches and snorkeling locations. We hadn't done our research on the station and didn't realise how beautiful the coastline here is, so this time we missed out, but we'll add this one to the bucket list and I know we'll be back. Oyster Bridge in Coral Bay. Bay, Western Australia, here we are. Got in here late yesterday afternoon after driving down the coastal drive from Cape Range National Park. We stopped in at the lagoon and Oyster Bridge for a snorkel. Didn't end up snorkeling at the lagoon, it looked quite small, and the track in there looked really soft the last little bit, so we decided just to head to Oyster Bridge, which was not a bad snorkel. Not as colourful as Cape Range, the snorkeling spots there, but still nice. I'd like to say we had a nice day in the caravan park here, but I can't. $68 for a site, I reckon it's way overpriced. Like, yes, you've got a really nice location, but $68 for a site in a caravan park, jammed in like sardines.
No pool.
No pool. Pretty much you're paying for a patch of grass, not that it was even covered in grass either, it wasn't even lush. So not really impressed with that anyway. And then woken up at 3:30 in the morning when people decide they're going to leave. So not really impressed, but hopefully the snorkeling will live up to what people have been saying. It will be awesome. We shall see. Time for some geocaching and some snorkeling. Let's go do it. Taking a walk around Coral Bay. Does look nice in there. Looking forward to jumping in for some snorkeling. Cool breeze, but the sun is warm. I think it's meant to be about 28 degrees today, so not super hot. Seems each place we go to as we start moving south just we're losing a couple of degrees in terms of daytime temperature. Nights are really pleasant now. I should say that four-wheel drive track down from Cape Range to Coral Bay along the coast, it's nowhere near as difficult. It's not difficult at all. I thought it would be quite challenging, that there'd be soft sand. It's just a corrugated station track. The only bit of soft sand we encountered was going out to the lagoon and Oyster Bridge. There's a little crab over here. A few of them. I wonder if we can get them. Crabs, guys. What? There's crabs.
Crabs? Yeah, maybe.
They're going under the rocks though.
Crabs.
So a little bit disappointed with that drive down along the coast, because I thought it would be a little bit challenging, a little bit fun, but it was just corrugated. In hindsight, we could have just looped around on the highway and then done the beach track into the lagoon and Oyster Bridge.
And it would have been quicker.
And it would have been a lot quicker, and we would have seen the best of it. We couldn't really access any of the spots along the coast because it's all on Ningaloo Station, which you can access if you go to the homestead, but the homestead's at the southern end, so it only really works if you're coming from Coral Bay. If you're going south to north, you're fine. You can get permission at Ningaloo Station. You need a key to access all of those sites. They're all locked gates. But if you're going north-south, as we were, you can't access any of it. The camping, however, on Ningaloo Station would have been really good, because it was only $5 per person per week. So if you had plenty of time to kill, that would be a great place to just pull up for a week. But we didn't. In hindsight, I suppose we could have stayed there and we could have just trekked into Cape Range for the snorkeling, but it would have meant an hour drive each way to get to the spots that we wanted to get to in Cape Range National Park. So it didn't really work for us. So even though the camping in Cape Range, again, I felt was a little bit overpriced at $28 a night for a pit toilet, it gave us the access to the areas that we wanted access to close by. So it was the best way to go. But if I was going for purely a camping experience, Ningaloo Station would win out totally. That's my recommendation. Don't stay in Coral Bay. Stay somewhere else, anywhere else. We've done our walk around Coral Bay, found the geocache we were hoping to find, saw a little stingray going past, had a quick look at the shark sanctuary, but we didn't see any reef sharks from where we were. Time to go for a bit of a kayak, we're thinking, scope out some snorkeling spots, and then we'll do some snorkeling here, then probably go down to Five Fingers, do some snorkeling there. And I dare say that'll be just about our day done. See you out on the kayaks. Kayaking Ningaloo Reef, Coral Bay.
I love kayaks, you know, Barry.
About a K over there. The hands rock formation. Big rain current. The kayaking and snorkeling in Coral Bay was enjoyable, but wasn't in the same league as Cape Ranch National Park. I guess a lot of people love the holiday vibe of Coral Bay, but for us it was just crowded, noisy, overpriced, and seemed like it wanted to be a resort town. Just not our style, so I'm glad we only spent the one night, and now we're back on the road in search of some quiet beauty. I think I know just the place, Mount Augustus, so we'll see you there in the next video. I hope you've enjoyed this one. Leave us a comment and tell us what you think of Coral Bay. Give us a like, hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.